Good afternoon. We're coming to you from Gomes School, located in the South End. This is National Night Out. It's a wonderful night to come together with the community for a safer community. Put your lights on your front doors this evening, even tomorrow. Show that you're part of the community. We have the police department here. We have the fire department here. We have all kinds of city services. It's a wonderful night. Again, we want to welcome you to National Night Out. I'm City Councilor Brian Gomes and Chairman of Public Safety.
My name is Blanca Santiago and I am the Family Outreach and Program Assistant. Our programs run from the ages 9 to 14. We're an after-school program. We also do other programming. If you're interested, just go to our website, www.you.org, for more information. Thank you.
Hey, way back there. Hi, everybody. It's National Night Out. You know what that means? It means our communities come together across this country for a night of peace, little love, safety, some food, and good friends, and learn to be neighbors. We have our police department here this evening. I want the young people, if you take an opportunity, you go by one of them officers, you shake their hand, and you thank them for their service. Without the police department, we do not have a safe city. Is that true? Is that true? We need our police department, and we need to be their partners in order to keep our community safe. That's what tonight is all about. It's a safe night for our families, for our friends, for the department, for the entire city to come together in one, enjoy yourself. There are plenty of organizations, too many for me to name, that are here. Please visit the tables. Please take advantage of the services that are available. We want to thank our fire department who are here. They're set back there. Without them, the fires don't go out. We want to thank the district attorney's office that is here. I don't think I've seen him yet. But right now, I'm going to turn the mic over to the man who controls everything in the city of New Bedford and his staff. The district attorney's here, Michael Santos. Okay, he's filling in for the district attorney. We have the chief of police here with his deputies, and I'm going to ask him to come up on stage for a minute and just say a few words on behalf of the department and what the department means to the city and what you mean to the department. Chief.
Thank you, Councilor Gomes. On behalf of the New Bedford Police Department, first and foremost, let me thank each and every one of you for coming here and supporting us. This means a lot to our department, to the men and women that represent the New Bedford Police Department. But a special thank you to the organizers of this event. As you can tell, there's a lot of planning and organizing that goes into this. And, Renee Ledbetter, Marcy, Pina, Buddy Andre, Shante Paris, really, it can't be done without them. So really a special round of applause for them. And really, when you see all these vendors out here and different community groups, that's what New Bedford's all about, right? We're made up of all different people, all different organizations. And as they say, it takes a village. And what you see here tonight is that village working together. So again, thank you so much for your support of the police department. It means a lot to us. And as you know, we will always be here for you, to work with you and beside you. So just on a quick note, there's many New Bedford police officers here. We have the 2 police cars here. Please, take a visit, look at them. 2 assistant deputies here, Scott Corolla, Derek Belong, Captain Nate Rodriguez, Lieutenant Candido Trinidad. And there's a whole host of New Bedford police officers here. We have members of the DEA, New Bedford EMS, UMass, Dartmouth Police Department's represented here. Like Councilor Gomes said, New Bedford Fire Department. So again, really thanks to all our partners. The Shannon Group does so much with the New Bedford Police Department under Renee's leadership. Really, there's so many different things that we do that make us so much more effective having Renee by our side. So again, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Chief. We were just speaking of him, and I want the district attorney to know that we didn't think you were going to show up. So Buddy Andre took it upon himself to name Michael Santos as tonight's district attorney. And then all of a sudden I looked out there and here you came. So Michael, you are district attorney for about 1 minute under the operation of Buddy Andrade, the real district attorney, Tom Quinn. You want to come up here, Tom? Our district attorney has been a fighter for our community, for safe communities, just as all the law enforcement. One of the special things that stick out with me is the district attorney's ability to go after those who want to mess with our elderly in our community. When he came up with that program, it lit me up because we know that too many times in our community we have people taking advantage of our elderly, and the district attorney has seen that he put a squad together to make sure that that doesn't happen and it is addressed within our community, and I think that deserves a nice round of applause for everything else that he does. With that said, District Attorney Tom Quinn.
Thank you very much, Brian. Happy to be here. Yes, I am here. Michael Santos, I know, wants my job, but for now, I'm going to keep working for the people. But I'm here. My role as a DA is to try to protect people in the community, in this community, and the communities in the district. Working with the police and citizens, everybody has a right to feel safe in their communities, and that's what we're trying to do. So hopefully as time goes on, we can work together more so everybody can have the quality of life that they are entitled to, that we all should work together. So working together to make our communities and areas safe, hold people accountable. Yes, protecting seniors has been a big issue to me, and it will. People who have made these communities what they are, raised families, they deserve to be protected. I'm going to continue to do that. So let's work together to make this a better and safer community. Thank you.
I got a lot of police officers around, and we've got a lot of parents here, and we've got a lot of kids here. And I'm going to express again, take the opportunity to go by these officers and shake their hand and thank them for their service and get to know them, because they're the protectors of this community, and they'll continue to be the protectors of this community. As public safety chair, I've always been a fan of the police department because, again, without the police department, we don't have a safe community. And these men and women go out there each and every day and serve our community and never turn their back on the community. And of course, there's a little bad in everything, but the 99% is good of this department. I've had the opportunity to be around this department for a long time. I've seen the former senior officers go. I've seen the younger guys come, and the younger guys taking on the ability to get out into the community, talk to people, be involved, and you should be involved. So again, the parents that are here, you have an obligation to teach your kid the right thing. Go by these officers, give them a handshake, let them know that you support them, and they'll let you know that they're there for you. We'll be right back, okay?
Hi, my name's Anna Martinez. I'm the program director for Parents as Teachers and Teen Parenting Initiative here at Meeting Street in New Bedford. Parents as Teachers, we work with families who have children 5 and under, getting ready for kindergarten. We're a home visiting program. We're in the home at least twice a month. We also do community outings if we need to, just meeting the family wherever they're at. Teen Parenting Initiative is a case management style program for young parents as early as 13, 14 years old as 25, connecting them to different resources, and yeah, just giving the parents a good time and making sure that they have someone that they can depend on.
Hi, I'm Raquel Negron, and I work for PAL, Parent Professional Advocacy League. I'm the Family Support Specialist, and we work with the juvenile justice system. And I'm going to pass you over to my supervisor, Candace. She can tell you all about the program.
Hi everybody, I'm Candace Gabry, Juvenile Justice Program Manager at Parent Professional Advocacy League. We are a nonprofit, family-run, family-driven children's mental health organization. We support families that have children that have behavioral health, mental health needs, and we help them navigate systems and peer-to-peer support with parents that have lived experience. So everyone that works for our organization has lived experience. We believe in empowering families to become their own advocates, and we do that through peer-to-peer support, training, and support groups. We have a lot to offer, so you can always check us out at Parent Professional Advocacy League, ppal.net. And if you have any questions, please reach out or request support right on that website. Thank you.
Hi everybody, we're back. just want to, first of all, save a hula hoop for me. It's so wonderful to see all these young children doing the hula hoop. It makes me think of me when I was a little girl, and I want to see if I still got it. So please save me a hula hoop. When I get off this stage, that's what I'm going to do. But the other thing that I want to say is this event today is an initiative of Neighborhoods United. And today is a time to come together in a really safe environment. But we really want our neighborhoods to be safe all of the time. And there are people in this city who do a really good job as neighborhood leaders. And they are the eyes and the ears of your neighborhood, making sure not only that it's safe, but they also do some things to make sure it's clean and beautiful. So when I think of that, the first person that comes to mind has been my co-chair of this event today, Mr. John Buddy Andrade, who you all know because you see him walking up and down these streets. He picks up the phone, he calls the chief, he calls the community police officer, he calls everybody to make sure that this neighborhood is safe. And one of the things that Buddy stressed that he wanted to see happen today, he said, we need to give out some community awards, but he said, I think we should acknowledge new leaders, new community leaders. And three people came to mind. One wasn't a new, one was an old, effective community leader. So when you saw that the chief and Buddy and myself and some others disappeared for a while, we went to Lee Charlton's house, who lives in this neighborhood. Lee Charlton actually was the reason that we started National Night Out in this community. It originally started with put a blue light on your porch. It was about neighborhood safety, and it later evolved into this. But Lee Charlton, also as the leader of the NAACP for over 30-something years, his portrait is in the library. He's done a lot of great things.
So we're here, as you know. Today is National Night Out, and it was actually Buddy Andrade, and I know he came here and spent some time with you and told you that we're giving out 3 community awards today. And Buddy thought it would be most appropriate for you to get this award because he said that you actually were one of the sort of founders, if you will, of celebrating National Night Out in the city because you started an initiative in support of law enforcement, put your blue lights on the porch. And that evolved through Sue Braga and Letitia Silver and others. It later evolved into National Night Out as we know it today. So certainly that initiative and so much more that you have done in the community with the many years that you served as president of the National Association, the NAACP, and that and all the advocacy that you have done, but especially today we're honoring you for your efforts towards National Night Out and keeping our neighborhoods safe. Celebrating what you have done for community, I am going to turn the mic over to Buddy Andrade to say a few words about why he thought it was important for you to have this award.
Well, as you know, we celebrate National Night Out for about 30 odd years or so. But I just wanted people to know that Mr. Charlton, president of the NAACP for many, many, many generations, was one of the initiators of National Night Out here in New Bedford. And at that time, they were just doing the blue light bulbs on the porches. And now it's mushroomed into a huge event. And I thought with young folk like Shantae getting involved and taking over the leadership and moving forward, that being with the old guys, and he's older than me, okay, that it's important that we're passing this on to young folk. And from you to me, I love you. I thank you for all that you've done in this community, working with the police department in good times and bad times, because we've been on both sides of the fence. and the NAACP has been a leadership to lead the leaders in this community around civil rights, and I'm so proud to have been part of all that too. So it was easy to say, why not, Mr. Lee Shelton, president of the NAACP.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you, buddy. Well stated. Chief, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. Yeah, thank you for this invite, Mr. Charlton. It's an honor to be here. I've heard so much about you. I think it's the first time we've ever met, and it really is my privilege to meet you. And obviously, I've worked up a very good relationship with Buddy, and he's mentioned you on more than one occasion. And so, if you were his mentor, you did a very good job. I don't know if you taught him how to yell, but if you taught him well, if you taught him that too. But no, Buddy, I've always said New Bedford needs more buddies, and people like yourself and Buddy mean so much to our community. And now, like you say, now that we have Shantae.
I'd just like to add, mention of your wife, Frances,
yes,
and all the work that she did.
She steered me in that right direction.
Right, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the women in our lives who made these things happen as well. And so that's why I mentioned Frances' name.
Sure. So on behalf of that, congratulations. And the only thing I have for you is present you with a New Bedford Police Department Chief's coin. We made a challenge coin. I see you've got some military in you from the blanket there.
Yes, that's what brought me here was the Air Force.
Say that, so you must familiar with challenge coins, but that's our New Bedford Police challenge coin.
Thank you very much.
Picture on the wall. That's a beautiful picture there. That's similar
Yes,
to the
it
ones
is.
in the library, is it?
Yeah, well, that's the one Tommy Lopes gave me, so that when they honored me at the Century House, they wouldn't stick a foot through that. So I wind up with it, and the real one is in the library downtown.
And last but not least, I'm going to hand the mic over to Councilor Gomes, who has a special presentation for you.
Thank you very much, Marcy. It's an honor for, I think, all of us to be here with you this afternoon, Lee, and it's an honor for me to sit on your couch with you.
Thank you.
You go way back in the city as an activist on many different things, and you have been a steward of peace, harmony, and love in this city, and addressing the issues when they have to be addressed. One of the fond memories I have with you is some time ago when we first wanted to bring the Frederick Douglass monument that sits out in front of City Hall today. You wanted to bring it here, and you did it. But we ran into an obstacle that night in committee where they wanted to place it on the Pleasant Street side near the men's room. And I stood there and I said, no. This man is too important in the history of this man in the city of New Bedford, that monument be placed in the front of City Hall where people enter each and every day, and we managed to accomplish that night in committee. And there's only 3 of us that are still here that can testify to that, is yourself, myself, and Councilor David Owls that was sitting on that committee that evening. Absolutely. So the reason that statue sits where it does, that monument, is because of the work of Lee Charlton and the vision that we had that evening that Frederick Douglass didn't belong on a side street next to the men's room. It belonged in front of City Hall because of his roots, the history that he made here in the city. That's where it belonged, and I'm very proud to have had that moment with you, sir.
And thank you for all of your assistance in everything.
I appreciate that very much and appreciate you. And with that said, we have an official New Bedford City Council resolution. Be it hereby known to all that the City Council of New Bedford, Massachusetts hereby offers its sincerest congratulations to Mr. Lee Charlton in recognition of your, now my eyes are going a little bad now.
Okay.
You being a community leader, an activist, and one of the founding leaders of National Night Out, and introducing to the city of New Bedford to its through its programs, put the light on in support of the New Bedford Police Department. Residents were encouraged to put a blue light on their porch. The entire Synesty extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses its hope for continued good fortune, given this day, which was originally supposed to be the 6th on Tuesday, but the 8th of August, 2024, signed by the City Council President, Naomi Connie, and your friend and always, Brian Gomes, Councilor at Large, and confirmed by the entire City Council. Congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you. And I really appreciate everybody.
The other two awards that we're going to give out today that Buddy thought was important, two new leaders we want to recognize. How many of you went to 50s night in the city? That Mr. Joe Jesus. It's a wonderful event. Well, there's a community leader who stepped up to chair that event this year, and his name is Scott Pemberton. Not only has he taken on that, he also is leading the North End Neighborhood Association as well as Friends of Brooklawn Park. Another wonderful community leader is Miss Shantae Paris, who grew up in this neighborhood. Yes, I know you all know her. And she's the leader of the West End Neighborhood Association. And she also works for the HEAL Center, which is located in the NAACP building. And she's doing wonderful things in the West End community. In fact, one of the bikes that was raffled off today was donated from the HEAL Center. So before the awards are presented to these individuals, I want you all to know that throughout this city, there are neighborhood associations. And if you really want to get involved in your community, in your neighborhood, find out where the neighborhood association in your community is meeting and go. We need people to be involved. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Buddy to say a few words, and then over to our city councilors. And also, one last thing, I would be remiss if I didn't say it. The mayor was not able to be here today, and he sends his greetings to all of you, thankful to all of the agencies that came out and all of the people that are here today.
I take this award on his behalf. I feel you did that.
What a good turnout. Really a good turnout. We had a few meetings to plan this stuff, right? And we had a whole bunch of ideas. But Marcy is the one who executed all the ideas and made this happen today. So I want to give Marcy, Peter Christian, a lot of support for her work that she did to put this together. And as you know, she works for the mayor, the Office of Community Service, and the director of the Human Rights Commission. So, Marcy was saying that I make all these phone calls, everybody do all this stuff. But I would like moms and dads that are here to pick up that same responsibility and making those phone calls when you see something happen. As community leaders, we do this automatically, but I think moms and dads are the best community leaders that we have in our neighborhoods. And we need you to be involved, we need you to be at the table, and we need all the help you can give us to make these things happen and to keep our kids safe and happy and educated and hopefully wealthy when they get growing up. All right. With that, I want to turn it back over to Marcy and say thank you everybody for being here. And well, let me first say a last thing I should say. Thank you, New Bedford Police Department. Thank you, State Police Department. Thank you, the Fire Department, EMS, all of you folks who keep us safe and happy. Very important. Also, our Shannon program. Yes, and SJTI program, okay, Old Bedford Village, all of us who do the work. You know, it's very important that all of you all are here. Enjoy. Marcy, thank you.
Buddy, I'm not Marcy. Marcy's a lot prettier than me, okay? A lot prettier than me. Congratulations, buddy, and thanks for everything that you do for the community. Thank you very much. And I'm used to getting them calls from Buddy, too. And sometimes they're late at night, and sometimes that voice is about up at a 10 when it's talking to me. And I can't get no words in. He wants to tell me what the problem is, and he wants me there, and that's all. Don't talk back to him. I'll see you there. He loves his community. He loves the city of New Bedford, and he has been working very hard to express to the community that, again, we're going to talk about it, is our police department is so important to the community. Reach your hand out. They'll reach their hand out to you. Make sure that our young people know that they are the safe haven. They are the safe guy to go to, or the safe woman within the city of New Bedford. When you've got a problem or somebody's bothering you, something may be hurting you, something may even be happening at home. you pick up that phone, you dial the number, or you come and see one of these guys and the ladies because they're here to serve you. And I'll continue to say that all night long. I'm going to ask my two colleagues to join me right now on stage. Sean Oliver from Ward 3 and the Ward 4 Council where we're located, Derek Baptiste. I'm going to turn the mic over to Sean just to say a couple of words, and then we'll tell you why we're all up here.
Thank you, everybody. I want to say thank you to all the parents and guardians that brought the kids out tonight. I'm going to forget somebody, so I'm just going to say thank you to all the different organizations that are here giving out information and really being a guiding force in our community. To see this many people, I think there's more this year, and the weather's worse than it was last year, so it's great to see everybody come out. Again, I would just want to thank everybody for being here. You've heard enough from us. I'm just going to turn it over to my colleague also before we start and present these awards.
Good evening, guys. How you doing today? First of all, thank all the providers for being here, taking out their time to show you what the community is all about. You know, a lot of people go on social media a lot, and a lot of people say New Bedford don't have anything, and they don't have no services, and they don't have no people, and they don't have anything. And you know, when we keep on coming into these events, and we keep on seeing everybody that does everything that everybody said we don't have, so that's big ups right there. Big ups to the police department, EMS, fire, all the providers here, Pace, North Star, Shannon Program, Renee for doing all she does, Marcy for being amazing, Buddy for being for continuously being a champion in the neighborhood. We're here today for awards.
So this gentleman was already kind of introduced. We heard about him. I've gotten to know him over the last year and a half, and he's exactly everything that they say that he is. He's that community leader who's looking out for the neighborhood, looking out for properties, looking out for kids, looking out for safety concerns. And I've been, fortunate to get to know him, and even more fortunate to give him this resolution today. So the resolution reads, the New Bedford City Council official resolution, be it hereby known to all, the City Council of New Bedford, Massachusetts, hereby offers the sincerest congratulations to Scott Pemberton in recognition of your community outreach in chairing two community associations, the North End Neighborhood Association, the Friends of Buttonwood Park, and recently chairing the Joe Jesus 50s Night, which I think most of us were there, and it was a very good success, so thank you for that. The entire citizenry, not just these people here today, extend their very best wishes to you on this memorable occasion and hope that you have continued good fortune, given this the 6th day of August, because this was a rain day. So the 8th day of August, even though it's Thursday, but and recognized by the entire City Council. Scott, thank you. Been a great friend, and I look forward to good things from you. Thank you, my friend.
There you go. All right.
Thank you. Shantae? Hey. So, I'm happy to give out this resolution today to Shantae because knowing her story, knowing her background, knowing where she's come from, knowing what she's been through continuously, coming from the same place, going through the same things at times, dealing with, issues that we have to deal with on a daily basis, and still coming up to be able to give service to our community. And, Shantae calls me first thing in the morning, a lot. So, but if I didn't hear from her, I wouldn't be able, if I don't hear from the community, I can't do my job. So, if it wasn't for her listening to people and caring about people, like we all care about people, man, it means a lot to me for this. The New Bedford City Council official resolution, be it hereby known to all that the City Council of New Bedford, Massachusetts hereby offers its sincerest congratulations to Shantae Paris in recognition of your becoming a new emerging community leader who stepped up to chair the West End Neighborhood Association along with your community engagement through the North Star Heal program. The entire citizenry extends its very best wishes on this memorable occasion and expresses the hope for continued good fortune on this 8th day of August 2024 from Brian Gomes, Naomi Connie, and Derek Baptiste. Thank you so much.
You with me? You want to pick the bikes now?
Oh, you giving me a credit card too? Oh, all right.
All right, who has the ticket 604523?
Thank you so very much.
604523. You gonna give it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it back to her.
Come on up on stage. Come on up on stage. Now this is what you call community. A gentleman won that bike and had the ticket, and he walked up to us just now and he says, I'm going to give that ticket back, and we're going to give that to a young kid. So I'm going to give him the mic for a minute because he's part of the Shannon group that is here this evening. They are involved in our community in-depthly, ladies and gentlemen. All right, he says he wants to pick out somebody random, so.
I'll pick that kid right there. Yeah, yeah. The guy in my way.
Say a couple of words of what you do. Tell the community about what
We just give back to the community, like help kids stay out of trouble. I seen this kid in the beginning, and he looked like he would ride this bike. So here you go.
Thank you.
I think that's awesome. Marcy is trying to explain that both of these bikes that just been given away were donated by the Target store. All the bikes were donated. Not Star. And Target is the national sponsor of National Night Out, and we thank Target for everything that they do. Not only now, they do it all the time. The next ticket that I have is 604467. Congratulations to you. We have one more bike to go. The next ticket is 604438. 604. Well, we've got another winner, and I think I'm hearing in my left ear, we're going to donate it back to someone. You want to pick somebody or you want to pick a ticket? She's going to pick a ticket. She's going to pick a ticket.
$604-529. 604432. Yeah?
Marcy just said to me that the young man who just won the bike came to her and said, who do I thank for this? You thank the community. We're a family. It's a community at large. That's what National Night Out is all about. It's coming together as one. One community, fighting against crime, making sure that your neighborhoods are safe, backing our police department, stepping up when our fire department and our EMS services within the city. We have SMU here, a police department tonight, again, the district attorney's office, and many other agencies that are here to serve the community. With that said, come on up here and tell us about it. Come on up here and tell the community about it. We got a special announcement. There was a championship held in the city of New Bedford last night, and this young man is part of that team. And we're going to give him the mic for 1 minute to tell you who he is and what team won.
My name is Princeton, and we won the SCY championship.
So we're standing with not only a star baseball player, but a champion from the city of New Bedford, along with your teammates. Am I correct? Because you won it as a team, right? Not one person won that game. It was all of you, all together. Congratulations to you, and congratulations on the bike. I want to thank everybody that participated, all the winners tonight, my colleagues that showed up, our police department, fire department, EMS, and all the city services that have been part of tonight's National Night Out. I want to remind you, you are part of the community. Keep your neighborhood safe. We're dependent on you. You're the partners with the police department. Thank you, and we'll see you next year.